So, big news out of CFMOTO if you're a fan of little adventure bikes, with the 450 MT launching for 2024, taking their popular 450 powerplant as the name suggests and plopping it in quite an impressive little adventure tourer. We're actually seeing a bike that I could say ticks a heap of boxes of what people have been clamoring for in this segment, but also unfortunately falls short in one significant area where people generally turn their nose up. Let me know what you think is your most common disappointment with ADVs in the comments though. So let's take a very quick look. That 449cc parallel twin is a 270 degree and will offer a bit more character as a result while pumping out 32.5 kilowatts and 44 newton meters of torque, with the torque figure perhaps the most important here. There's dual balance shafts integrated for good throttle response and minimal vibrations, although we're still seeing an old school throttle, so no ride-by-wire or electronics here. The clutch is also a slipper unit too, which is more the expectation now. On the chassis side of things, we see quite an impressive suspension loadout provided by KYB and including long travel USD forks with both rebound and compression damping adjustment. The shock is also fully adjustable, and it seems clear that CFMOTO have the 390 ADV clearly in their sights on this one. Travel is also a generous 200mm, which combined with a 220mm ground clearance is again very much in the ballpark of expectations. Journo provide the brakes with a 4-piston front caliper on big 320mm rotor, just the one though, alongside a 240mm rear rotor with single piston caliper, and there is Bosch ABS with switchable rear. For a road going machine, there's probably an argument for 2 front disc brakes, but for an ADV like this, the single makes a lot of sense. Wheels are spoked units, a 21-inch front with a 90x90 tyre, alongside a 140x70 tyre on that rear, which is an 18-inch. Both clad in CST rubber, although they don't say exactly what. No word on whether these will be tubeless, which means it's pretty safe to bet they won't be, but hopefully that's reflected in the price. Seat height is a quite manageable 820mm and can be further lowered to 800mm, while the fuel tank holds a very generous 17.5 litres. There's also a TFT display, 5-inch, and interestingly, Bosch traction control, which can be fully disengaged. That dash has Bluetooth connectivity though, and I'd assume all the usual mobile syncing features we've seen from CFMOTO to be there on that too. The colour options are Zephyr Blue and Tundra Grey, and the bikes have a very strong rally theme look to them, which has to help sales. That feature riders turn their nose up at: weight. The 450 MT is 175 kilos dry, which means probably about 190 kilos wet. That's not terrible, but it's not great either, as the 390 ADV is 161 kilos dry in comparison and would boast an easy 10 to 15 kilo weight advantage here. That seems to be the Achilles heel of the Chinese manufacturers, for now at least, struggling to bring that weight down. However, the low seat height and hopefully well-balanced centre of gravity could largely offset that as far as the feel of the bike, as it is a much shorter machine than the KTM. The big unknown is price, which doesn't seem to have been announced anywhere quite yet. The 450 SR, their sports bike, is just over 8k here in Australia, and I think it's a fair bet this will carry a premium over that bike, with the suspension and traction control obviously demanding that premium. I kinda hope it lands at about 9k and undercuts the 390 Adventure, but we seem to be seeing a lot of the new models undercutting existing competition by a couple of $100 if that, or so in some instances, so it'll be interesting to see whether CFMOTO think they need to price the bike super competitively or not. Certainly as their reputation and the quality of their bikes grow, I think they'll be happier competing less on price, but I'd still say it's one of their strongest points at this stage. Especially for riders who focus on weight, there's still some ground to cover for them. It is easy to see the partnership with KTM is paying dividends though, so overall I think CFMOTO are right on the money in what they're trying to do and are obviously listening to the demands out there from riders. I also wonder how much weight you could strip off with the right modifications. The other big competitor next year will also likely be the new Himalayan, so it'll be interesting to see how the two stack up. One thing of note is that the luggage pictured and the taller front guard, which I reckon looks great, are both accessories, but there's no further information on those quite yet. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, stay safe out there and thanks for watching. If you're still here and like the video, throw me a like.